Welcome to Nocturnal Knowledge. Today, we're diving into 100M Money Models, How to Make Money by Alex Hormozi, the ultimate guide to building profitable, scalable, and unstoppable business models. Have you ever wondered why some businesses skyrocket to massive success, while others struggle despite hard work? Hormozi breaks it down, revealing the exact frameworks and strategies used to generate millions. From clever offer types to rapid ROI techniques, this book shows you how to turn every customer interaction into a profit-driving opportunity. Settle in as we unpack the full text, uncovering insights that could transform the way you think about money, marketing, and business growth. If you're ready to master money models and scale your success, make sure to like this video and subscribe. Your journey to smarter business starts here. Let's begin. We've just begun our exploration of 100M money models, how to make money. And already, we're seeing the power of its core ideas. Now, let's delve into the heart of the matter, defining money models and understanding their critical importance. The author emphasizes that a money model isn't just about making a sale, it's a sequence of offers, a carefully orchestrated chain reaction designed to maximize profit. Think of it like this: each offer is a domino, and a well-designed money model ensures each domino knocks down the next, generating a cascade of revenue. The fundamental principle behind any successful money model is solving customer problems. It's not about high-pressure sales tactics or forcing products on unwilling customers. Instead, it's about identifying your customers' needs and presenting solutions at precisely the right moment. This is brilliantly illustrated by the offer's anecdote about the car rental experience. Initially, the offer seems simple: a car rental. But the shrewd car rental company anticipates potential customer needs, strategically layering additional offers: an upgrade to a roomier vehicle, late return options, insurance, and prepaid gas. Each of these addresses a potential problem or hassle, subtly increasing the customer's final bill while simultaneously improving their overall experience. This sequence, this chain of offers, is the essence of a money model. Furthermore, the book stresses the vital importance of profitability over customer acquisition cost. Too many businesses focus solely on acquiring customers, only to find that they've spent more on advertising and outreach than they've earned in profit. This is a recipe for disaster. The author vividly describes the downward spiral: reduced advertising, fewer customers, dwindling cash reserves, and ultimately, business failure. In contrast, a sound money model ensures that the profit from each customer significantly outweighs the cost of acquiring them. This leads to the crucial 30-day profit goal. Hormozi emphasizes the necessity of covering your costs and ideally making a substantial profit within the first 30 days. This isn't about short-term gains at the expense of long-term sustainability. It's about generating enough cash flow to fuel future growth and withstand market fluctuations. He suggests leveraging credit cards strategically, using them to acquire customers, and paying off the balance within the 30-day grace period effectively turns credit into interest-free financing. This fast cash flow is a critical component of a robust and scalable money model. By understanding and implementing these principles, the sequence of offers, solving customer problems, prioritizing profitability, and aiming for that crucial 30-day profit goal, we can move from struggling businesses to thriving enterprises, generating significant and sustainable revenue. The journey to 100M money model begins with a firm grasp of these fundamental concepts. The 4 offer types: attraction, upsell, downsell, and continuity.
So we've just explored the vital role of money models in defining a business's success. Now let's dive into the engine that drives them, the 4 offer types. These are the building blocks of any profitable money model, offering a systematic approach to capturing and maximizing customer value. Think of them as a carefully orchestrated sequence, each stage designed to seamlessly lead into the next, creating a powerful, synergistic effect. First, we have attraction offers. These are your initial lures designed to draw in potential customers. They're all about generating leads and converting them into paying customers. The book highlights the importance of great deals in this stage, emphasizing that while customers understand price, they need convincing on value. Discounts are key, with free being the ultimate attractor. Remember the example of the storage unit owner? He gave away a free month to get his customers in the door. The trick is to present free products in a way that makes money. They often involve purchasing something else to access that freebie. The book lists several effective attraction offer tactics, including the potent win your money back model, which provides immediate payment while offering a strong incentive to perform the actions or achieve the results that increase their chances of winning back their initial investment. The book presents examples from many industries and how this model has led to billions of dollars in sales. This approach works because you get the customer to bet on their own ability to succeed. Then you have the giveaways, creating excitement and urgency around a grand prize, making your core offer very appealing to those who don't win. A decoy offer sets a low-cost option alongside a more valuable premium option, showcasing the superior value and thus driving conversions. Lastly, we have Buy X, Get Y free, which leverages the power of free stuff to create irresistible bundles. And there's also the Pay Less Now or Pay More Later approach, cleverly mitigating customer risk by offering a delayed payment option with a satisfaction guarantee, thereby significantly increasing the likelihood of an initial purchase. Next comes upsell offers. Once you've acquired a customer, upsells are about maximizing their immediate spending. It's about understanding the customer's problem beyond what they initially identified, then providing solutions at the exact moment they need them. The book highlights how a simple "fries with that" could drastically increase a restaurant's profitability. This strategy focuses on offering more of the same, higher quality, or complementary products. The 4 major upselling strategies the book details are the classic upsell, which identifies and immediately addresses a new problem revealed by the initial purchase. The menu upsell, which strategically unsells unwanted items to highlight the perfect solutions for customers, employing A/B testing, prescription selling, and the ease of using the card on file. The anchor upsell, which utilizes a high-priced anchor product to make the less expensive but still substantial main offer appear more attractive. And the rollover upsell, where some or all of a customer's initial purchase credits the cost of a more significant future offer, creating immediate revenue from what would otherwise be delayed payments. Of course, not every customer will say yes to every upsell. That's where downsell offers step in. These are designed to turn no into yes by adjusting the original offer to fit the customer's budget or preferences. They emphasize the importance of avoiding simply dropping prices and instead adjusting payment plans or reducing features. They emphasize that you're not decreasing value, but changing what they are getting. The strategies discussed include payment plan downsells, which adjust payment schedules to accommodate financial constraints; trial with penalty offers, which use free trials conditional on specific actions, generating revenue by requiring payment for non-compliance; and feature downsells, which strategically remove less crucial features to offer a more budget-friendly option, highlighting the value of the removed elements through the price difference. By presenting different variations of an offer, you increase the likelihood that a customer will select something that fits their needs and budget. Finally, we have continuity offers. This is all about building lasting relationships and recurring revenue. Once you've established a customer base, you need to keep them coming back for more. The author outlines continuity bonus offers, which incentivize continued engagement through the allure of ongoing rewards and perks. These benefits often exceed the value of the first continuity payment. Continuity discount offers add significant value, by offering free services or products or discounts with a longer-term commitment, using clever pricing to maximize revenue and maintain a profitable operation. Finally, the waived fee offer is a strategy that leverages a large initial setup fee to incentivize long-term commitments, offering the waiver of that significant fee in exchange for a longer-term commitment, in essence, creating a higher cost to quit than to stay. By mastering these 4 offer types and strategically sequencing them, you build a powerful money model that consistently generates profits, attracts new customers, maximizes customer lifetime value, and ultimately drives your business towards significant and sustained success.
Avoiding bad money models and their consequences. We've just explored the power of the 4 offer types: attraction, upsell, downsell, and continuity. Understanding these offers is crucial, but equally important is knowing how to avoid the pitfalls that can cripple even the most promising business. Many businesses, sadly, spend far more acquiring a customer than they profit from them. This is a recipe for disaster. Think of it like this: you're pouring money into a leaky bucket. No matter how much you pour in, it never quite fills. That's what happens when you have a bad money model. One of the primary culprits is the high customer acquisition cost, CAC. Imagine you're spending $100 on advertising to get just one customer. That's a significant investment. Now, if that customer only brings in $50 in profit, you're losing money with every sale. This isn't sustainable. The storage unit owner's example perfectly illustrates the contrast. He didn't just sell storage, he identified and sold the ancillary needs that go hand in hand with it, significantly lowering his CAC and boosting his profit margins. This leads directly to the next significant problem: cash flow problems. Even if your business model eventually generates profit, a high CAC and slow return on investment can quickly drain your resources. The book emphasizes the importance of covering your costs within 30 days or less. This frame time is crucial because it allows you to leverage credit cards effectively, acting as interest-free financing until your sales cover the initial expense. If you spend $100 to get a customer and take 2 years to recoup that initial investment, you are at significant risk. The author stresses the need to choose option number 2. Get paid fast and grow as much as you darn well please. Finally, the book hammers home the crucial importance of rapid ROI. This isn't just about profitability, it's about the speed of profitability. A fantastic business model that takes years to break even is a worthless business model if you're out of cash before then. Think about the author's story. His early gym success was remarkable, but the high CAC and slow return almost sunk the whole operation before the storage unit owner's wisdom intervened. The key takeaway: building a strong money model focused on rapid ROI, low CAC, and manageable cash flow isn't just about making money. It's about ensuring your business survives and thrives to reach its full potential. The next section will show you precisely how to craft a money-making machine that operates on these principles.
Win your money-back offers. Having just navigated the treacherous waters of avoiding bad money models, we now turn our attention to a powerful technique that can dramatically shift the dynamics of your business: win your money-back offers. This isn't just about avoiding losses, it's about strategically leveraging the desire for results to generate significant profits and valuable marketing collateral. The core concept revolves around setting clear, achievable goals for your customers. As the book explains, if you do X within Y time, within Z rules, you can get it free. This creates a powerful incentive. The customer invests their money, but the risk is mitigated by the potential for a full refund, in cash or store credit. This isn't merely about refunds, it's a bet on their success and yours. The book highlights the critical distinction between focusing on results versus actions. You can offer a refund if they achieve a specific outcome, like losing a certain amount of weight, generating a specific number of leads, or reaching a particular sales target. Alternatively, you can incentivize them based on actions, like attending all sessions, completing assignments, posting progress updates, all things you can easily track. The most potent offers often combine both, rewarding both diligent effort and tangible results. Danny, a gym owner mentioned in the book, successfully implemented this model, stating, he said, "How about this? I give you $500, you train me for 8 weeks, and if I hit my goal, I get my money back. But in return, you can use my results to market your business." Fair enough. The outcome? 13 referrals from a single participant. That's free advertising gold. Let's delve into the practical implications. The book presents examples across various industries. Consider a business-to-consumer offer like a free 28-day blueprint where customers get their money back upon completing specific actions like attending calls and posting progress updates. Or a business-to-business scenario where a company gets their money back for a challenge upon completing certain tasks. Even physical products can be included, with an example like put 1,000 miles on your car and get a free car, contingent on meeting specified criteria. A crucial point highlighted is the strategic use of store credit instead of cash refunds. While the book mentions, my testing showed offering store credit and cash back got the same number of customers, it underscores that store credit keeps customers within your ecosystem, providing continued opportunities for upselling and further engagement. Creating effective win-your-money-back criteria is paramount. The criteria should be easy to track, directly aligned with achieving customer goals, and simultaneously benefit your business. It should be easy for you to track. Including advertising your business as part of the criteria is a significant advantage. The customer's success becomes part of your marketing campaign. Furthermore, the book suggests a clever strategy. When a customer wins their money back, offer to apply it to a more expensive long-term package. This ensures continued engagement and generates even more profit. It's also recommended to make everyone feel like a winner, even those who don't initially meet the criteria.
Giveaway offers. So we've just explored the power of win-your-money-back offers, a fantastic way to incentivize customers and boost engagement. But there's another incredibly effective strategy that shares a similar spirit of generosity, yet operates in a slightly different way: giveaway offers. Think of a giveaway offer as a carefully orchestrated contest. The core idea is to entice a large number of potential customers by advertising a grand prize, something highly desirable related to your product or service. This could be anything from a year's supply of your product to a fully funded training program, depending on your business. The key is to make it truly grand, something that captures the imagination and generates significant excitement. Remember that the monetary value of the prize should also reflect the genuine value proposition, possibly even highlighting a perceived higher value than the actual cost. For example, if your main offering is valued at $2,000 and produces $5,000 in value, advertise the $5,000. Now, to enter this contest, you ask for some information. Contact details, perhaps answers to qualifying questions that help you gauge their needs and suitability for your products. This is crucial. You're not just giving away a prize, you're gathering high-quality leads who have already demonstrated interest. The process of entering might involve additional steps, like sharing the giveaway on social media, attending a webinar, or engaging with your brand in some other way. This increases engagement and helps build a community around your offer. Crucially, we introduce a sense of urgency. The giveaway isn't open indefinitely, it has a deadline. This creates a scarcity effect, pushing people to enter quickly. You can even further stoke excitement with daily updates, reminding entrants of the approaching deadline and showcasing the benefits of the grand prize. Once the deadline hits and you've selected a grand prize winner, the real work begins. You'll need to have a meticulously crafted promotional offer ready to go. This is the offer you extend to everyone else who entered the giveaway, even those who didn't win the main prize.
This offer typically takes the form of a significant discount on your core product or service, reflecting the value proposition of the grand prize. It could be a partial scholarship, a substantial discount code, store credit, or a voucher. Think of the promotional offer as a participation trophy. Everyone gets something, rewarding them for their engagement. The effectiveness of this lies in the context. Since they were already interested enough in the grand prize to enter, they're much more likely to convert into customers when presented with a heavily discounted version. This strategy, as the story in the book highlights, can generate a phenomenal number of leads and transform those leads into paying customers, essentially multiplying your potential customer base and revenue generation significantly. The key is careful planning, a genuinely desirable grand prize, and a compelling promotional offer that leaves everyone feeling valued and engaged. Remember always to check with legal counsel to ensure your giveaway structure complies with all applicable laws and regulations. The legal considerations here are significant given the powerful nature of giveaways, and avoiding any pitfalls is crucial for long-term success.
Decoy offers. So we've just explored the power of giveaway offers, offering a chance at a big prize to generate a flood of leads. Now, let's move on to another compelling strategy, decoy offers. This technique plays on the universal human desire for a good deal, often leveraging the irresistible allure of something free or deeply discounted. The core concept hinges on presenting a less valuable, sometimes even free option alongside your premium product or service. This decoy isn't meant to be your primary moneymaker. Its purpose is to highlight the superior value of your main offering. Think of it like this. Imagine two choices: a small, slightly dingy rowboat and a sleek, luxurious yacht. Both get you to the island, but the contrast immediately makes the yacht seem incredibly appealing despite the higher cost. One crucial aspect is getting permission to sell the premium offer first. Instead of immediately presenting the decoy, consider asking a question like, "Are you here for a quick fix or lasting results?" If they opt for lasting results, you can seamlessly transition into your premium offer. If they choose the quick fix, present the decoy, then immediately contrast it with the superior features, benefits, and long-term value of the premium offering. Ask a question like, "Which do you think will get you to your goal faster?" Framing the choice to highlight the premium option's efficiency. The decoy isn't just a tool for initial sales, it's a means of building a relationship. Even if a customer selects the decoy option, you've still engaged them, allowing for future upsells. Furthermore, to cultivate goodwill, you might even surprise them with a few low-cost features from the premium offering, a small bonus to solidify the positive experience. This exemplifies the principle of knowing your customers' needs better than they do and capitalizing on those unspoken needs to guide them toward the premium offer. This strategy is not about trickery, but about clearly showcasing the value difference between your offerings. You're using the decoy to create a pathway to the higher value sale, maximizing your potential earnings and customer lifetime value. By carefully contrasting the decoy with your premium offer, you effectively create a scenario where either choice leads to a win for you and, ideally, for your customer.
Buy X, get Y free offers. So, we've just explored the cleverness of decoy offers, those subtle nudges that guide customers towards higher-priced options. Now, let's delve into another powerful strategy. Buy X, get Y free offers. This isn't just about discounts. It's about strategically raising prices to accommodate the discounts, maximizing the perceived value of the free items, carefully selecting which items are free and which are paid, and ultimately managing your cash flow effectively. Imagine the Boot Factory in Nashville. Their iconic sign, "Buy one pair, get two pair free," screams a deal so good it almost seems impossible. For years, I thought it was madness. How could they possibly give away so much and still thrive? The answer lies in clever pricing. They're not selling one pair of boots at a reduced price. They're selling 3 pairs of boots, strategically bundled, at a price that's 3 times the cost of a single pair. This completely shifts the perception of the offer, transforming a discount into a compelling free experience. It works because the perceived value of getting 2 pairs free far outweighs the increased price of the initial purchase. Bachelorettes flood in for matching boots, tourists take advantage, and they've expanded massively. This highlights a key principle: raising prices to accommodate discounts. Don't simply slash prices. Instead, recalculate the cost of your bundled offering to reflect the value and make it profitable. This preserves your profit margins while making the free aspect of the offer all the more tempting. The next crucial element is maximizing the free items. The more valuable or the more numerous the free items appear, the more appealing the offer becomes. The Boot Factory cleverly used identical items to amplify the free effect. However, you can also strategically mix and match free items that are different from the paid items. This allows for greater creativity and potentially higher overall profitability. Consider offering a higher-priced item with several lower-priced complementary items. The overall impression of value increases, even though the cost might remain the same. Managing cash flow is paramount with Buy X, Get Y free offers. Because you're often receiving a significant portion of your revenue up front, you need to ensure that you have the operational capacity to deliver on your promise. Don't overcommit. Carefully calculate your costs of goods sold or service delivery, factoring in potential refunds and variations in customer volume. Finally, think about how this approach differs in different business models. For businesses with one-off purchases, like the Boot Factory, the focus should be on maximizing the size of the initial transaction. But for businesses relying on recurring revenue, such as subscription services, Buy X, Get Y free offers can be used to incentivize longer-term commitments. Instead of offering a discount for a single purchase, you can offer additional months or services for free in exchange for a longer subscription. This not only increases immediate revenue, but also establishes a stronger customer relationship for the future. The effectiveness of Buy X, Get Y free lies in its simplicity and its power to create a perception of significant value. By carefully managing the pricing, free items, and overall cash flow, this offer can be a powerful tool for attracting new customers and boosting sales. Remember, it's all about creating a win-win situation, making your customer feel they've received exceptional value while simultaneously driving profitability for your business.
Pay less now or pay more later offers. We've just explored the ingenious world of Buy X, Get Y free offers, strategies that leverage the power of perceived value to boost sales. Now, let's delve into another compelling approach: pay less now or pay more later offers. This tactic subtly shifts the focus from immediate cost to overall value and risk mitigation for the customer. At its core, this model presents a choice: pay a discounted price now or pay the full price later, contingent on satisfaction. The pay later option acts as a powerful conditional guarantee, significantly reducing the perceived risk for the customer. They only pay if the product or service delivers the promised results. This try-before-you-buy mentality, while seemingly risky for the business, actually generates a significant number of engaged leads. Let's unpack the key components. The delayed payment with a conditional guarantee is the foundational element. The customer commits to paying later, often using a credit card, only if they're satisfied with their purchase. This removes the barrier of immediate financial commitment and dramatically increases the likelihood of a purchase. The book highlights the importance of clear yes-no results to avoid ambiguity and unnecessary chargebacks. For instance, a speed reading course could promise to double a person's reading speed in 3 hours, a clear, measurable goal. Now, the brilliant part. The Pay Now option acts as a powerful incentive, offering a significant discount, often 20 to 50%, and attractive bonuses, such as recordings or additional services. This isn't just about discounting, it's about strategically optimizing the Pay Now, Pay Later ratio. By offering substantial perks for immediate payment, you incentivize a portion of your leads to bypass the guarantee, generating immediate revenue. The book strongly recommends analyzing the data to constantly refine the discount on the Pay Now offer to optimize your overall profit margin. If too many customers opt for Pay Later, increase the incentive for Pay Now. If too many Pay Now, reduce the incentive to encourage some to take the trial. The book gives a compelling example of a speed reading course. Customers could opt to pay $0 initially with a $297 charge later if their reading speed doubled, or they could pay $97 upfront and receive bonus recordings. This simple structure showcases the power of choice in removing barriers to entry while still generating significant immediate profits from those willing to commit upfront. The Pay Less Now or Pay More Later structure, combined with a clearly defined guarantee and measurable results, creates a win-win situation, benefiting both the business and the customer. The book urges us to carefully consider the guarantee's conditions, aligning them with the actions needed to get the most from the product or service, to minimize unnecessary cancellations and maximize both customer satisfaction and profit. This careful balance between immediate reward and delayed commitment forms the backbone of this effective money model.
Free goodwill offers. So, we've just explored the art of Pay Less Now or Pay More Later offers, a clever way to entice customers and manage payments. Now, let's shift our focus to something entirely different, yet equally powerful: free goodwill offers. These offers, unlike the previous ones, don't directly generate monetary returns. Instead, they build trust and foster a positive relationship with your audience. Think of them as investing in the future rather than aiming for immediate profit. One of the most potent examples of a free goodwill offer is simply asking for reviews. It might seem counterintuitive. Why give away something for nothing? The answer lies in the long-term value. A glowing review on platforms like Amazon or Audible can significantly influence purchasing decisions. It's social proof, a silent testament to the value you provide. It's free marketing from satisfied customers, a far more valuable asset than a single sale. Consider the stories shared by Bill, Thomas, Miguel, Simon, Alex, and Mohan. Each of these entrepreneurs credits a newfound success to the principles outlined in this book. Their testimonials, in the form of reviews, are priceless. They represent authentic experiences and build trust with potential customers who might be on the fence. Think about it. Wouldn't you be more inclined to buy a product if you knew it had helped others achieve similar goals? These reviews, these words of gratitude and success, are the building blocks of trust. They aren't merely words on a page, they're powerful endorsements that validate your work and attract more customers organically. By asking for a review, you're not just soliciting feedback, you're actively participating in building a community around your brand. You're inviting people to share their experiences and become a part of your story. It's a gesture that extends beyond the simple transaction. It cultivates a connection that is far more valuable than immediate financial gain. Remember, fostering trust is the foundation for sustainable business growth. So, after you finish this section, take a moment and leave a review. You'll be helping other entrepreneurs just like Bill, Thomas, Miguel, Simon, Alex, and Mohan, and contributing to a community of success. You'll also be showing me, your biggest fan, that you're part of Hormozi Nation. Thank you.
The classic upsell, solving subsequent problems. So, we've just explored the power of free goodwill offers. those seemingly altruistic gestures that subtly pave the way for future sales. Now let's move on to a cornerstone of profitable business strategy, the classic upsell. This isn't about high-pressure sales tactics, it's about understanding the problem-solution cycle and capitalizing on the natural progression of a customer's needs. Think of it like this. You sell a customer a bicycle. They now face the problem of needing a helmet for safety. That's your opportunity. You can solve their problem and generate more revenue by immediately offering a suitable helmet. It's the "you can't have X without Y" approach. This isn't about inventing problems, it's about recognizing the ones that naturally follow. The author shares a great example, illustrating this principle in action. They recounted a visit with a fur coat dealer. He advertised free earmuffs with coat storage. This might appear as a generous gesture, but the upsell was immediate. As soon as customers came to collect their free earmuffs and store their coats, the dealer asked, "Great, and we'll store those as well for $30. You don't want to store anything else, do you?" This seemingly innocuous question leverages the fact that many customers already have more than just a coat to store. By framing it as a natural extension to the initial service, the dealer successfully upsells additional storage. It's a clever way of generating extra revenue by capitalizing on a problem the customer already faces. Timing is crucial in the classic upsell. You need to offer the solution at the precise moment the customer recognizes the need. The fur coat dealer's success depended on presenting the additional storage option immediately after offering the free earmuffs. If he'd waited a week, the opportunity would have diminished considerably. This concept of the problem-solution cycle relates heavily to the art of saying no to say yes. The author suggests this can be surprisingly effective. By asking, "You don't want anything else, do you?" the dealer plants the seed of additional needs, thereby increasing the likelihood of the customer acknowledging and purchasing further products or services. It's the seemingly subtle technique, but it's powerful, because it focuses the conversation on the customer's needs, which are now more apparent given their purchase. Finally, the author emphasizes the importance of surprise and delight. This element of the classic upsell isn't just about immediate profit. It's about building long-term relationships with customers. By offering unexpected additional value, perhaps including a few extra low-cost bonuses after a sale, the customer feels positively surprised. This enhances the customer experience and builds goodwill, fostering loyalty and increasing the likelihood of future purchases. It's the extra mile that turns an ordinary transaction into a memorable, positive experience, leaving a lasting, favorable impression of your business. This is how you build a successful, sustainable business, not solely on transaction after transaction, but by generating return customers. Menu upsells. Unselling, prescribing, A/B testing preferences, card on file. So we've just explored the classic upsell, solving subsequent problems as they arise. Now let's delve into a more sophisticated approach, the menu upsell. This isn't just about offering additional items, it's a carefully orchestrated sequence designed to maximize profit and customer satisfaction. The key is to strategically guide the customer towards the options that best suit their needs, almost as if you're prescribing a tailored solution. This method involves 4 powerful tactics: unselling, prescription upselling, A/B testing preferences, and simplifying payment with the card on file strategy. Let's examine each one in detail. First, unselling. Remember that story about the supplement sales? I was struggling, desperately trying to sell when I finally realized I needed to stop selling and start unselling. I stopped asking if they wanted a product, and instead, I began to eliminate options. You've got a protein shake for breakfast. Do you prefer chocolate or vanilla?
By focusing on their preferences within a limited set of choices, rather than whether they wanted the product at all, I significantly increased my close rate. It wasn't about convincing them to buy, it was about guiding them to the best option for them. This approach highlights that sometimes, by eliminating unwanted options, you make the desired option far more appealing. Next, prescription upselling. Think of this as tailoring your recommendations based on what the customer has already chosen and their stated needs. Instead of just offering more products, you outline a personalized plan detailing how to best utilize their purchases to achieve maximum value. By clearly showing them a path to success, you're less focusing on the sale and more on helping them get the results they desire. This often involves detailed instructions, that woman who kept asking questions about dosages and timing. Writing those instructions directly onto the order form became a game changer, completely bypassing the usual sales pitch and just providing the needed information. Then we have the A/B upsell. This is about offering multiple options that address the same problem and letting the customer choose their preference. Instead of a simple yes or no, you're presenting a choice between A and B, which are both profitable for you. This eliminates the potential for a no and instead guarantees a sale, thereby improving conversion rates. Should they prefer morning or evening workouts? Kiwi or strawberry lemonade? These subtle choices steer them toward a purchase they may not have considered otherwise. And finally, card on file. This isn't about sneaky charges, it's about removing friction. By simply asking, "Do you want to use the card on file?" you bypass the often daunting process of retrieving a card, selecting a payment method, and entering information. It simplifies the process considerably. By eliminating this hassle, you significantly increase the likelihood of them making an immediate purchase. The menu upsell, therefore, isn't just a sales technique, it's a strategic process that leverages psychology, clear communication, and a streamlined payment system to maximize profits while creating a positive buying experience. It's about knowing your customers' needs better than they do and then effortlessly guiding them toward the solutions that perfectly fit their budgets and desires. Anchor upsells, using high-price anchors. So, we've just explored the art of menu upsells, unselling, prescribing, A/B testing, and the power of keeping that card on file. Now, let's delve into another powerful upselling technique, anchor upsells. This strategy hinges on a simple yet profound principle: presenting premium options first. Think about it. You walk into a suit shop, expecting to spend maybe $500 on a decent suit. The salesman, a seasoned pro, doesn't immediately show you your budget-friendly options. Instead, he presents a stunning, exquisitely tailored suit, a masterpiece of design, a testament to impeccable craftsmanship, and a $16,000 price tag. You gasp. You feel a jolt of surprise, maybe even a touch of panic. Your initial budget feels laughably inadequate. This is the gasp, a crucial element of the anchor upsell. It's the moment of cognitive dissonance, where your expectations are dramatically shattered. And here's where the magic happens. The salesman, sensing your internal struggle, smoothly asks, "Do you care much about the designer?" You likely respond with a relieved, "Not at all." And then he unveils your rescue, a similarly well-made suit, but without the designer label, priced at a much more manageable $2,200. After the initial shock of the $16,000 anchor, the $2,200 price feels almost reasonable. It's a bargain in comparison. You're likely to buy, even exceeding your original budget. That's the power of the anchor upsell. It doesn't just lead to a sale,
it often leads to a larger sale than you would have otherwise. The key is to have genuinely premium offers. The high-priced anchor isn't a deceptive tactic, it's a strategic tool. It's about creating a context where the value of your core offering is dramatically amplified by contrast. The higher-priced item serves to calibrate the customer's perception of value, making your main offer seem exceptionally appealing. Some customers might even still buy the most expensive option, leading to significant profit gains. The process is straightforward. Present the high-price anchor, elicit the gasp, then come to the rescue with a more palatable yet still profitable alternative. This technique works across diverse industries, from lawn care, where the anchor might be a premium package with organic mulch and personalized service for $1,000 a week, while the core offer is a more basic package at $200. To digital products, where a premium newsletter might include all past issues and 24/7 priority access for $199 per month, versus the core offer's $19 per month. The principles are the same, the results are often dramatic. Remember, the goal is to create a scenario where the relative value of your core offering is substantially enhanced. The higher price anchor doesn't have to be completely unrealistic, it simply needs to be significantly above the price point you are aiming for. Once you've established that anchor, your main offer appears as a more desirable option, leading to higher sales and increased profitability. So master the art of the anchor upsell and watch your profits soar.
Rollover upsells, crediting past purchases. So we've just explored the power of anchor upsells, using high-price anchors to make our lower-priced options seem like incredible deals. Now let's move on to another incredibly effective strategy, rollover upsells. This is about leveraging past customer purchases to fuel future sales, a tactic that's surprisingly versatile and incredibly profitable. It's about re-engaging past customers, rescuing upset ones, and cleverly upselling existing clients, all while keeping your pricing optimized for profit. Imagine this. You've just run a wildly successful win your money back offer, a fantastic attraction offer that's brought in a flood of new customers. They've participated in your program, many have hit their goals, and they're now entitled to their refund. But instead of handing over the cash, you present a compelling alternative. You say something like, "Congratulations on achieving your goals. To celebrate and to help you maintain your momentum, we'd love to apply your $600 winnings towards a year-long membership, giving you a significant discount on monthly fees." This is the core principle of the rollover upsell. You're not simply giving money back, you're cleverly transforming it into future revenue. Think of it as rescuing that money, not losing it. That $600 isn't just disappearing, it's being strategically reinvested into a longer-term customer relationship, creating substantial recurring revenue. This approach is incredibly effective at re-engaging past customers who might have otherwise disappeared after completing a shorter program. They've already invested time and energy, and the rollover offer offers a smooth transition to further value in progress. It's a win-win situation. But the rollover upsell goes far beyond just handling refunds from successful win-your-money-back campaigns. It can also be a lifesaver when dealing with upset customers. Instead of issuing a full refund and losing them entirely, you can offer a rollover credit towards a different product or service. This might even be something that directly addresses their initial complaint or concern. For example, if a customer felt their initial service wasn't quite up to par, the rollover credit could be applied towards a more comprehensive package that includes everything they initially lacked, plus more.
You're turning a negative experience into a chance to deliver higher value and strengthen the relationship. This is an opportunity to rescue other people's upset customers too. You could directly target people who've left negative reviews for competitors, offering to roll over their investment with the competitor towards a better, more satisfying experience with your company. This is audacious, but often highly effective. It's a bold move that shows confidence and delivers tangible value for customers who are demonstrably dissatisfied. But the genius of the rollover upsell isn't limited to these niche scenarios. You can employ this tactic to effectively upsell your current satisfied customers as well. Let's say someone has just finished a shorter service period or purchased a smaller package. The rollover upsell allows you to seamlessly transition them into a more extensive or higher value offering by applying their initial investment towards a longer-term commitment. It's a powerful way to increase customer lifetime value and improve customer retention. The key is to carefully consider how to price your rollover upsell to maximize profit while still offering compelling value. A good rule of thumb is to ensure your new higher value offer is at least 4 times the value of the rollover credit. This will still give you a substantial margin even after applying the full credit from the initial purchase. However, don't be afraid to experiment with different rollover percentages and offer structures to find what works best for your particular business and customer base. The rollover upsell is a versatile and dynamic tool for increasing your profits, rescuing upset customers, and maximizing your customer lifetime value. And that's something worth exploring further.
The rules of downselling. We've just explored the clever strategies behind rollover upsells, crediting past purchases to fuel future sales. Now let's shift our focus to another powerful technique, downselling. Downselling isn't about simply lowering prices. It's a nuanced art of negotiation, a delicate dance between offering value and meeting the customer's budget. It's about turning a no into a yes without compromising integrity. First, remember, a customer's rejection of one offer doesn't mean they've rejected you. A no simply indicates a mismatch between their current needs and your initial proposal. Downselling is all about finding that sweet spot, that perfect combination of price and value that resonates with the individual. Think of it as a trade. You offer something and you get something in return, whether that's immediate payment, a commitment to the next step, or even a testimonial. Personalization is key. Avoid high-pressure tactics. Instead, focus on understanding what your customer likes and dislikes. Tailor your subsequent offers to highlight the aspects they value while de-emphasizing those that didn't resonate. This isn't about manipulating them. It's about offering genuine solutions within their reach. Finally, downselling is about creativity. It's about presenting the same thing in new ways. Don't create a whole new product line. Instead, explore different pricing structures, payment plans, or even feature modifications to the original offer. This expands your options without overwhelming either you or your customer. Importantly, avoid the trap of simply dropping prices to secure a sale. This undermines trust and devalues your product. Instead, restructure your offer to present a compelling value proposition for different budgets. Let's explore the practical applications of downselling. Payment plan downsells. So we've just explored the powerful principles behind downselling, learning how to gracefully navigate a customer's no and turn it into a yes. Now let's dive into a specific, highly effective downselling strategy, payment plans.
Remember that initial story about my first month in business, scraping by with just enough rent money? That desperation led to my first accidental payment plan. And that single, desperate decision taught me the power and the potential pitfalls of structuring payments creatively. Payment plans aren't a guaranteed win. They're a calculated gamble. They can dramatically increase your profits by securing more customers, but they also introduce the risk of cancellations before you've recouped your costs. The biggest loss comes from converting customers who would have paid in full into a payment plan, only to have them cancel early. The key then is to maximize the wins and minimize the losses, to take the gamble only when the odds are heavily in your favor. My approach to payment plan downsells involves a strategic, multi-step process designed to progressively shift the payment burden from upfront to over time. I don't start by offering the most lenient payment plan immediately. Instead, I begin by rewarding full payment, establishing a price anchor. I present the final price, which includes the cost of a payment plan, often what others would call interest. Then offer a significant discount for those who pay in full upfront. This creates a sense of value around immediate payment and primes the customer to consider options that involve paying less now. If the customer declines the full payment option, I move to the next step, presenting alternative payment methods. This could include third-party financing, where a lender covers the cost upfront and the customer makes payments to them, offering the use of a credit card, so I'm paid today and they manage the payments over time, or even a classic layaway plan, where they pay in installments before receiving the product or service. These options cater to different financial situations and preferences, widening the net of potential sales. If these initial options are rejected, I don't immediately jump to the easiest payment plan. Instead, I pause. I want to ensure the customer still genuinely wants what I'm selling. A payment plan will never succeed if the core product lacks appeal. I check in with a simple question like, on a scale of 1 to 10, how much do you want this? A score of 7 or below signals a need to adjust the offer, potentially moving to a feature downsell, a topic we'll explore later, but a strong desire, 8 or higher, motivates me to continue the payment plan conversation. If the desire remains strong, I shift to a 3-payment option, a third down today and the remainder across the next 2 paychecks, or months depending on the customer's pay cycle. If that still proves too challenging, we move to evenly distributed payments spread across the length of the service or product's lifecycle. And if, at the end of this process, the customer still cannot commit to any of these payment structures, then the final option is a free trial, a special kind of trial with its own strategic nuances that we'll cover in the next section. This multi-step approach might seem complex, but it drastically increases your chances of converting customers who initially balked at the price. It leverages the power of choice, allowing customers to select the payment option that best fits their financial capabilities while still securing payment, often the full price, for you. Moreover, by making sure the customer wants the product or service and only then offering alternative payment options, you avoid a losing situation where someone who could afford to pay in full cancels early on a payment plan. Remember, this isn't just about maximizing sales. It's about maximizing profitability and customer lifetime value. By understanding and implementing this strategic payment plan downsell process, you're setting the stage for even greater financial success.
Trial with penalty downsells. We've just explored the powerful concept of payment plan downsells, a strategy that cleverly addresses budget constraints without sacrificing the sale. Now, let's delve into another compelling approach: trial with penalty downsells. This method offers a free trial, but with a crucial twist: penalties for non-compliance. It's a brilliant technique for maximizing both customer engagement and profit. The core idea is simple.
You offer a free trial, but participation hinges on fulfilling certain conditions. Failure to meet these stipulations results in a fee. This seemingly simple addition dramatically increases commitment and ensures you're working with highly motivated customers. The key is to structure the conditions to mirror the actions and results that lead to success within your program, similar to the principles we covered in the Win Your Money Back offer. Instead of winning money back for meeting the terms, however, customers here avoid a fee. Think of it like this. Instead of, "Here's my thing, see if you like it," the trial with penalty approach becomes, "Here's my thing, you get it for free so long as you do this stuff, which makes you a perfect fit for my next offer, and if you don't, then you have to pay for it." The stuff you require participation in are conditions designed to create not only success for the customer, but also to pre-qualify them as engaged users, leading to higher conversion rates for future offers. Let's illustrate with an example. Imagine a business-to-consumer offer, perhaps a 28-day program to kick a bad habit. To get the trial for free and avoid the penalty fee, the customer might need to attend all consulting calls, post progress weekly, journal daily, and attend feedback and transformation sessions. Notice the strategic inclusion of these sessions. They act as built-in upsell opportunities. The same principle applies to a business-to-business offer, like a 5-day challenge to gain 5 new customers. The required actions, such as sending a set number of daily messages and attending trainings, are designed for success. And this naturally leads to your upselling opportunity during the graduation call. What makes this so effective? It's not just about getting initial signups, it's about weeding out the less committed and attracting those genuinely invested in results. The penalty functions as a motivator, ensuring higher participation rates and ultimately more successful customers who are primed for future upsells. Let's consider the case of an HR software company offering $500 onboarding. Rather than asking for the upfront fee, they could present the trial with penalty. The customer avoids the $500 cost if they attend the onboarding sessions, complete the homework, and activate their profile within the given time frame. Failing to do so triggers the payment of that $500. Smart, right? Critical to this approach is how you structure the penalties. Will you charge one lump sum if the conditions aren't met, or will you break down the fee into smaller increments for each missed requirement? The best approach depends on how crucial adherence to each condition is for the overall success of the program. Charging for each misstep, for instance, can serve it as a gentle nudge, whereas a significant single penalty might be better suited for programs where even one missed step significantly impacts results. How should you present this downsell? The crucial part is having the customer's card information up front, ideally by first presenting your main offer without the trial, then proceeding with the trial with penalty downsell as an alternative. Avoid mentioning the penalty clause before securing that credit card information. Getting them committed, getting their card, then explaining the fee is far more effective than doing it the other way around. You'll get far more buy-in. When the trial period concludes, you'll have 3 outcomes: customers who loved it, customers who hated it, or customers who didn't fully engage. For those who loved it, it's a simple upsell to a longer or higher value option, perhaps a bulk prepaid discount. For those who hated it, turn that frown upside down by addressing any issues and offering alternative solutions. If they didn't use it, a gentle nudge reminding them of the missed opportunity, coupled with the offer to potentially waive the fee if they engage, often leads to a successful conversion. Trial with penalty downsells require careful planning, but when executed effectively, they're a powerful tool for significantly increasing customer commitment, driving up sales, and maximizing profit. Remember, the aim is not simply to generate a free trial, it's to cultivate engaged customers, primed to become paying repeat customers.
Feature downsells, removing features to lower price. We've just explored the power of trial with penalty downsells, a clever way to incentivize engagement and ultimately secure customers. Now let's delve into another potent downselling strategy: feature downsells. This technique isn't about simply lowering the price. It's about strategically adjusting the value proposition to meet a customer's specific budget and priorities. The core principle behind feature downselling is recognizing that every feature within a product or service has a price and a value. By removing a feature, you inherently decrease the price, but also the perceived value. The trick lies in carefully selecting which features to remove and how much to adjust the price to create the optimal price-to-value ratio for the customer. If you remove features that the customer doesn't particularly care about and reduce the price substantially, you've crafted a compelling deal. Conversely, removing highly valued features while only slightly lowering the price will likely deter the customer. The key is to understand your customer's priorities. Think about it. Customers are always looking for the best possible deal. They subconsciously weigh how much money they're saving against how much value they're potentially losing. A masterful feature downsell can subtly guide them towards perceiving the higher-priced option with its full suite of features as the superior value proposition. This is achieved by removing features starting with those of the highest value. Because of this, clever feature downselling can actually encourage customers to re-upsell themselves to the more expensive, full-featured option. Let's illustrate this with a real-world example. Imagine a high-ticket product with a prominent money-back guarantee. If a customer initially balks at the price, you could offer a downsell option that removes the guarantee but significantly lowers the cost. By doing this, you highlight the inherent value of the guarantee. The customer might suddenly realize that the security of the guarantee outweighs the price difference, leading them back to the original, higher-priced offer. This strategy not only rescues a potential sale, but can even increase overall sales of the full-priced product. We can approach feature downselling in several ways. One common method is to adjust the quantity offered. For services, this could mean fewer sessions or a shorter duration. For products, it simply means offering a smaller quantity for a lower price. Instead of a 3-month supply, you might suggest, how about we start with just one? Another approach is to alter the quality. You might offer an older version of the product, materials of a lower perceived quality, or simply a less personalized service. For example, instead of the leather seats, you might propose, we can do vinyl. Similarly, with services, you might offer slower response times or less frequent support calls. Finally, you can completely remove features. This can be highly effective if you identify optional components that some customers might not need or value. Instead of priority chat support, email support, and calls, why don't we just keep chat and email support to save you some money? Remember, the goal isn't to simply discount. The entire point of feature downselling is to create a series of offers that present the best possible value to the customer for their individual needs and budget, while also maximizing your profitability. It's about finding the sweet spot between cost and perceived value. By removing features strategically, you not only increase your chances of closing deals, but you also subtly highlight the value of your complete, higher-priced offering. Through this thoughtful approach, you transform potential no's into yeses and significantly boost your overall revenue. And finally, don't underestimate the power of bartering. Sometimes a discount in exchange for a review or testimonial can be a win-win scenario. In fact, the advertising value received might far exceed the financial discount offered.
Continuity bonus offers. We've just explored the art of strategically removing features to create compelling downsells. Now, let's shift our focus to another powerful tool in the $100 million money model arsenal: continuity bonus offers. This isn't just about adding a little extra. It's about crafting an offer so irresistible that it significantly boosts the initial value proposition and drives higher conversion rates into long-term memberships or subscriptions. The core concept is simple: exceed the value of the initial payment with bonuses. Imagine a gym membership. You could offer just the standard gym access, or you could also throw in a free month of personal training, access to exclusive classes, or even a complimentary nutritional consultation, all exceeding the cost of the first month's membership fee. This immediately increases the perceived value to the potential client. But there is more nuance. We need to differentiate between standalone bonuses and membership-only bonuses. A standalone bonus is something you could sell independently, like that nutritional consultation. You could offer it separately, but by packaging it with the membership, it makes the membership itself look far more appealing. A membership-only bonus, on the other hand, is something exclusively available to members, creating a sense of exclusivity and further incentivizing the purchase. Think of it like a secret club. Only members get the inside scoop, the exclusive workouts, or that coveted early morning yoga class. This fosters loyalty and higher retention rates. The type of bonus you offer should also be closely tied to your core offering. If you're selling a software solution for marketing, offering a free ebook on effective marketing strategies is a related bonus that adds value and demonstrates your expertise. However, offering a free blender would be less relevant and therefore less effective. It's not about adding random goodies, it's about strategically enhancing the initial offer. Finally, let's talk about anchoring bonus value. This mirrors the concept of anchor pricing we explored earlier. By highlighting the individual values of each bonus component, let's say $100 for the personal training, $50 for the exclusive classes, and $75 for the consultation, you create a powerful anchor, making the overall value of the package significantly higher than the initial membership fee. This approach makes the offer seem like an incredible bargain, further increasing your chances of a successful conversion. Remember, it's all about perception, making the customer feel like they're getting far more than what they're paying for. This strategy, when implemented correctly, can dramatically improve your conversion rates and cement strong customer relationships based on a sense of exceptional value.
Continuity discount offers. So, we've just explored the exciting world of continuity bonus offers, where we incentivize long-term commitment with upfront value. Now, let's shift our focus to a closely related yet distinct strategy: continuity discount offers. These offers operate on a similar principle, rewarding long-term commitment, but instead of adding extra value up front, they reduce the overall cost. Think of it as a trade, free time in exchange for a guaranteed longer-term relationship with your business. The core idea revolves around offering a significant discount, essentially giving away a portion of your product or service for free, but only if the customer commits to a longer subscription period. This is incredibly powerful for attracting new customers, particularly those hesitant to commit fully upfront. One key aspect to master is how you apply that discount. There are several effective methods. You can apply the entire discount upfront, extending the total duration of the agreement. This works best for businesses with strong contract enforcement mechanisms, like cell phone providers or storage facilities, where the risk of early cancellation is mitigated by contractual agreements or collateral. However, this method delays your cash flow, so it's not always the most ideal for bootstrapped businesses. Alternatively, you can apply the discount evenly across the entire term.
Let's say you're offering 3 months free for a 1-year commitment. A $200 monthly service would have a $600 discount. You can simply subtract $50 from each monthly payment, $600 divided by 12 months. You can even sweeten the deal by promising that if they make all their payments on time, this discounted rate continues beyond the initial year. A third approach is to apply the discount at the end of the term. Customers receive a bonus period equal to the value of the initial discount, but only if they meet all the payment obligations within the term. This instills a sense of earned reward. Finally, you can apply the discount after the first or 2 payments, collecting some initial revenue to cover advertising and delivery costs before releasing the discounted time. This might be presented as a first and last month free, or a deal where the last month is effectively paid up front. This strategy helps ensure the customer is using a valid payment method and is invested in the service from the beginning. Now, here's a crucial point that can dramatically increase your profitability. Bill weekly. There are 12 months in a year, but 13 4-week cycles. That's an 8.3% difference. Offering your service as $100 every 4 weeks instead of $100 per month yields the same number of buyers, but generates 8.3% more revenue annually. For businesses with 20% margins, this translates to a 41% boost in annual profit. This is pure profit generated by simply changing the wording of your offer. Beyond the discount application, your cancellation policy is critical. A simple and effective approach is to make the cancellation fee equal to the value of the discount the customer received. If they received $600 in discounts, the cancellation fee is $600. Transparency and straightforwardness are key here. Always provide clear instructions on how to cancel and maintain open channels for communication. Consider offering an exit interview to customers who wish to cancel. This gives you an opportunity to understand their dissatisfaction, address concerns, potentially retain them, or at least gather valuable feedback for improving your service. You might even offer to waive the cancellation fee in exchange for honest feedback. Incorporating these strategies, clear discount application, weekly billing, and a well-defined cancellation policy will transform your continuity discount offers from a simple promotion to a powerful engine for generating consistent revenue and fostering long-term customer relationships.
Waived fee offers. So we've just explored the cleverness of continuity discount offers, where offering free time incentivizes longer-term commitment. But there's another powerful approach to achieving the same goal: waived fee offers. Think of it as a slightly different twist on the same theme of encouraging commitment. This strategy hinges on a seemingly simple concept. A substantial setup fee, typically 3 to 5 times your monthly rate, is initially presented as part of a month-to-month plan. This fee covers the costs associated with onboarding a new customer into your long-term program. It's the price of flexibility, the freedom to leave whenever you want. But here's the clever part. We offer to completely waive this significant fee if the customer commits to a longer-term contract, usually a year or more. This immediately incentivizes commitment. Why pay thousands up front when you can essentially get the same service for just the monthly fee by committing to a longer period? The substantial initial investment is now an appealing obstacle, easily bypassed with the promise of a long-term partnership. It's a subtle yet powerful shift in the customer's perspective. Now, the crucial element here is managing cancellations. What happens if a customer decides to bail before the contract's end? The answer is clear. They pay the waived fee.
This isn't punitive, it's simply a reflection of the real cost of short-term access. It's a built-in mechanism to reinforce the value of the commitment. They've essentially paid for the privilege of early termination. It's a fair exchange, and it keeps things straightforward. This seemingly harsh approach actually creates a surprising result. It works remarkably well because it makes leaving costlier than staying. The initial financial commitment becomes an anchor, keeping customers engaged, especially during those moments of doubt. The higher the fee, the greater the incentive to see the commitment through. This is the crux of its effectiveness, a brilliant way to leverage fees strategically to encourage long-term loyalty. It's a powerful tool for building a sustainable and profitable customer base, turning the often dreaded cancellation into an understandable financial transaction.
The 3 stages of money model development. We've just explored the clever strategies behind waived fee offers, a powerful tool in attracting and retaining customers. Now let's delve into a broader framework for building truly lucrative business models. The 3 stages of money model development. This isn't about some theoretical construct. It's a roadmap I've used to build multiple multi-million-dollar businesses, and it can work for yours too. The first stage is all about getting cash. This is where we focus on attraction offers, strategies designed to bring in customers cost-effectively. Remember the storage unit owner's ingenious free month offer? He didn't just give away a month. He created a system where the initial free service inevitably led to additional profitable purchases. He was using attraction offers to get customers into his funnel. We can do this using multiple approaches, such as a win-your-money-back offer, where customers invest and get reimbursed if they reach a goal, effectively turning them into self-marketing partners. Or a giveaway, where a big prize incentivizes leads to engage and potentially convert with a discounted offer later. We could leverage a decoy offer, presenting a cheap option alongside a more premium service, highlighting the value of the upgrade. Or even a classic buy X, get Y free approach to attract customers with the allure of free products. Finally, let's not forget pay less now or pay more later offers, removing the upfront risk for the customer while offering incentive to pay early and in full. Each of these offers, in its own way, generates initial cash flow and provides a stepping stone to the next stage. The second stage is about getting more cash. Here, we leverage the momentum from the first stage and employ upsell and downsell offers to maximize profits from each customer. Once you have a customer hooked, the classic upsell offers solutions to the problems your initial offer has revealed. Think of it like the famous fries with that at McDonald's. It's a simple but highly effective approach to increasing the average transaction value. We might use a menu upsell, carefully guiding the customer toward the options best suited for their needs, while using the technique of unselling those options that don't suit them best. Anchor upsells, presenting a premium and very high-priced option before offering a more affordable alternative, can significantly boost profitability, even if only a fraction of clients select the expensive option. It creates a price anchor that will make customers more open to other offers. The rollover upsell, a personal favorite, credits previous purchases toward a higher value offer, maintaining the sales momentum and encouraging further investment. But what if they say no? That's where downsells come into play. Downsell payment plans allow customers to spread the cost over time, while a trial with penalty incentivizes engagement by charging a fee only for non-compliance. Feature downsells offer slightly stripped-down versions of your offer at a lower price point, appealing to budget-conscious customers while also highlighting the value of the full package. Through intelligent upselling and downselling, we dramatically increase our returns on each customer acquired. Finally, stage 3 is about getting the most cash. This is where we transition to continuity offers, building long-term revenue streams. These are designed to keep customers paying consistently over extended periods.
Continuity bonus offers provide extra value to encourage ongoing commitment, perhaps a free product or service as a part of the continuity deal. In a continuity discount offer, we can give free services or products if the customer commits to a longer period of time. For example, instead of charging $100 per month, we might offer 3 months free if they commit to a year, or discount the rate per month if they commit to a longer time. With a waived fee offer, a high setup fee is waived if a customer commits to a longer-term agreement, encouraging sustained patronage and incentivizing commitment. By combining these strategies, we transform one-time purchases into recurring revenue streams, maximizing the lifetime value of each customer. This 3-stage approach, get cash, get more cash, get the most cash, forms the foundation of a truly effective and profitable money model, ensuring sustainable growth and maximizing your business's potential.
Step-by-step money model creation. Now that we've explored the 3 stages of money model development, getting cash, getting more cash, and getting the most cash, let's dive into the practical application, creating a step-by-step money model. This involves understanding and strategically implementing 4 key offer types: attraction offers, upsell offers, downsell offers, and continuity offers. These aren't just isolated tactics, they're interconnected pieces of a powerful system. Think of it like this. Attraction offers are your initial bait, drawing customers in with a compelling deal. They're your gateway to a relationship. Once you have a customer's attention, upsell offers are your opportunity to present higher value options that solve additional problems or enhance their initial purchase. These build on the initial attraction, generating more immediate profit. But what about those who initially hesitate or decline? That's where downsell offers come in. These cleverly modify the original offer to address price objections or preferences, maximizing your chances of closing the sale. Finally, continuity offers establish a recurring revenue stream, ensuring long-term customer engagement and consistent income. They're the anchor that keeps the customer coming back for more. Let's look at each offer type in more detail. Attraction offers act as the initial hook, often leveraging discounts or free offerings to generate leads. The book highlights several powerful strategies, like the Win Your Money Back offer, where customers get a refund if they achieve a specific goal, effectively incentivizing engagement and results. Giveaways generate leads through the promise of a grand prize, with follow-up offers presented to those who don't win. Decoy offers present a lower-priced option alongside a premium counterpart, highlighting the value proposition of the latter and maximizing profit. The Buy X, Get Y free strategy leverages the power of perceived value, attracting customers with the allure of free items, while the Pay Less Now or Pay More Later offer removes the upfront pressure, allowing customers to pay later or at a discount if they choose. Moving on to upsell offers, these are the subsequent opportunities to increase customer spending. The classic upsell immediately addresses the problems or needs revealed by the initial purchase. For example, selling a helmet after a bicycle sale. Menu upsells guide customers toward the most suitable options by highlighting what doesn't fit their needs and then focusing on what does, leveraging customer preferences and making the buying process incredibly efficient. Anchor upsells employ the power of pricing psychology, first presenting a premium, high-priced option, then offering a more affordable alternative that seems like a steal in comparison. The rollover upsell strategically leverages prior purchases to credit towards the next offer, encouraging further engagement. However, not every customer will take the initial or subsequent upsell. This is where downsell offers become crucial. Payment plan downsells address price concerns by spreading the cost across time, making the initial outlay less daunting. The trial with penalty offer allows for a free trial but charges a fee if the customer fails to meet specific requirements, driving engagement and accountability. Lastly, feature downsells reduce the price by removing certain features, allowing customers to choose the best value for their budget. Finally, we reach continuity offers, which aim to establish a sustainable, recurring revenue stream. Continuity bonus offers sweeten the deal with additional valuable incentives for joining the continuous program. Continuity discount offers provide upfront discounts or extended free periods in exchange for long-term commitment. Waived fee offers structure the pricing around a significant upfront fee, which is waived if the customer commits to a longer term, while incentivizing commitment to avoid a potentially significant fee at the outset. By thoughtfully orchestrating these 4 types of offers in a strategic sequence, you create a money model designed to attract, convert, upsell, and retain customers for maximum profitability and sustainable growth. This isn't just about making more money, it's about creating a system that allows your business to thrive and scale, transforming your idea from a concept to a potentially thriving enterprise.
Optimizing your money model. So, we've just finished exploring the exciting process of creating a money model, step by painstaking step. Now, the real fun begins, optimizing that model to squeeze every last drop of profit from your efforts. Think of it as taking your perfectly crafted engine and tuning it for maximum horsepower. We'll be focusing on several key areas, starting with the principle of perfecting one offer at a time. Remember that storage unit owner who helped me grasp the fundamentals? He taught me that mastering a single offer, truly understanding its mechanics and potential, is crucial before expanding. Don't try to juggle 10 different offers at once. Focus on one, make it sing, then move on. This iterative process allows for focused improvement and avoids spreading resources too thin. It's about deep understanding, not broad exposure. Next, let's talk about raising prices strategically. The temptation is to keep prices low to attract more customers, but this can often lead to more expenses than profits. Instead, identify the real value you're providing. The storage unit example highlighted this beautifully. The free month wasn't really free, but customers willingly paid extra for complementary items and services that solved their inevitable needs, making the overall value far greater than the initial price. This strategy is far more powerful than simple discounting. This leads us neatly to the concept of simple scales, fancy fails. Don't overcomplicate your offers. Keep them clear, straightforward, and easily understood. The more complex your model, the more likely you are to have unforeseen issues. Think Boot Factory and their buy one, get two free offer. Simple, powerful, and surprisingly profitable. They tripled the price of a single pair, embedding the cost of 2 free pairs into that initial sale. The focus remains on simple, effective strategies, avoiding overly complex schemes that tend to fail. And what about affiliate products? Remember the storage unit owner's collaboration with the local movers? That's a perfect example. These relationships provide extra income with minimal effort on your part. By strategically integrating affiliate products, you can expand your offer without shouldering the burden of their production or fulfillment. It's an excellent way to add layers to your money model without significant overhead. Finally, the beauty of it all lies in mixing and matching. You don't have to rigidly follow a specific formula. The power is in the combination of offers, the sequence, and the timing. My own journey demonstrates this perfectly, evolving from small-scale gym operations to licensing models and beyond. Each stage utilized a unique blend of attraction, upsell, downsell, and continuity offers to maximize profits, demonstrating that flexibility and experimentation are key to success.
The most profitable models are often a carefully curated combination of these offers, each enhancing the others in a symbiotic relationship. So experiment, test, refine, and watch your money model grow into a powerful money-making machine.
Overcoming self-doubt and perseverance. So, we've just explored the intricacies of optimizing your money model, laying the groundwork for explosive growth. But even the most meticulously crafted model can falter if its architect lacks the fortitude to see it through. This brings us to a crucial element, often overlooked: overcoming self-doubt and cultivating unwavering perseverance. The path of entrepreneurship is fraught with challenges, and without the right mindset, even the best plans can crumble. The book emphasizes building confidence through proof. Remember the author's own journey, starting from sleeping on a concrete floor in his first gym to achieving a net worth exceeding $100 million. This isn't a fairy tale, it's a testament to the power of consistent action and proving your own capabilities. Every successful venture, every obstacle overcome, adds a brick to the wall of your self-belief. As the author poignantly states, you don't become confident by shouting affirmations in the mirror. You become confident by giving yourself a stack of undeniable proof that you are who you say you are. This leads us to the importance of persistence. The author's experiences are filled with instances of setbacks and failures, from the relentless noise above his makeshift concrete bedroom to the initial struggles of attracting customers for his gyms. Yet, he persevered. He learned from his mistakes, adapted his strategies, and relentlessly sought solutions. He emphasizes the importance of continuing to take steps despite the initial challenges. Just keep moving, keep fighting, keep improving. Your time will come. This isn't merely about grit. It's about a strategic, iterative approach to problem solving, continually refining your approach in the face of adversity. Embracing the challenges of entrepreneurship is not about blindly charging forward, but about understanding that the struggles are intrinsic to the process. The author doesn't shy away from the difficulties. He acknowledges them directly, using them as learning opportunities. The story of his initial struggles with his gyms, the near failure of gym launch before it exploded, and the constant pivots in his business illustrate this point. The constant struggle, the near misses, the self-doubt, these aren't roadblocks to be avoided, but rather integral parts of the journey. He highlights Hemingway's quote, "The world breaks everyone, and afterward many are strong at the broken places." This transformative power of overcoming adversity is a cornerstone of entrepreneurial success. The author's narrative powerfully demonstrates that the very act of persevering, of facing and overcoming challenges, is what ultimately builds the confidence and expertise needed to thrive. The seemingly insurmountable obstacles he faced ultimately strengthened him, forging the unwavering spirit that propelled his success.
Summary of key concepts and resources. Having just considered the importance of overcoming self-doubt and persevering through challenges, we now turn our attention to the practical application of those principles, building a robust and profitable money model. The book emphasizes that a money model isn't just about making a single sale. It's a strategic sequence of offers designed to maximize profits and customer lifetime value. Let's delve into the key elements. First, we explored the crucial concept of money model stages. The book outlines a three-stage process. Stage I focuses on get cash, with attraction offers like the "when your money back" guarantee or enticing giveaways to acquire customers cost-effectively. Stage 2, get more cash, utilizes upsell and downsell offers to increase the average revenue per customer. This includes cleverly presenting premium options first, anchor upsells, or employing menu upsells, where you guide customers toward the best choice for their needs by unselling irrelevant options.
thus still capturing a profitable segment. Finally, Stage 3, Get the Most Cash, leverages continuity offers to establish recurring revenue streams through bonuses, discounts, or waived fees, extending the customer relationship and their spending habits over time. The book doesn't just present theory, it's brimming with actionable strategies. Hormozi shares numerous real-world examples from his own entrepreneurial journey, highlighting specific tactics within each offer type. For example, the assumed close technique in anchor upsells, where the seller acts as if the sale is a formality, and detailing how to strategically construct a payment plan to maximize upfront cash flow while minimizing cancellations. He demonstrates precisely how to craft compelling copy, design successful marketing campaigns, and manage customer interactions to optimize every stage of the money model. Finally, the author generously provides a wealth of additional resources. Beyond the detailed explanations and examples within the book itself, he directs listeners to supplemental online materials such as video training courses, downloadable guides, and his podcast, The Game, all designed to deepen understanding and provide practical implementation strategies. These additional resources ensure that the book's lessons are not just absorbed, but also actively applied to achieve financial success.